Microphone check. Sound check, audio quality check, video quality check, advanced talent agency check. To you, dear lovely viewers that have been watching the matches, this is the third one, and to you who are just joining the live stream, you are all welcome to the Advanced Talent Agency YouTube platform. This is the 4-man Advanced Talent Agency round robin tournament that has been organized today here at Addis Sport Chireka. This is a tournament that has been organized, I want to believe, to give one of the Advanced Talent Agency players in the name of Caesar Chandiga some of the playing time. Remember, he landed today from China, where he was participating in the 14th 14th Joy Heibo Championships in China, and he flew back to Uganda today to just have a preparation for himself before he goes to the UK to take on Tom Cousins. That is the top cut on 6th of April. That's when the match will be taking place. Today we are live from Addis Sport Chireka, where we are having a 4-man competition. Lubulwa Simon comes into this match with an advantage of having won the first one, where he took on Ibrahim Kayanja in a race to 9. He won comfortably with 9-6. Now this is his second match. He felt this table earlier on, playing around 15 frames. And now here he is trailing against Caesar Chandiga by 2 frames to 0, having failed to clear the yellows in frame number 2. Caesar had his black packed at the bottom left corner pocket, and of course Simon conceded that frame, and Caesar now is leading by 2 frames to 0. Remember, they are playing international 8-ball rules, and that is the format of play. It's a race to 9 under 1 hour and a half minutes. And actually, the ambience that you are hearing from behind, whenever the seconds get below 5, it is the ticking clock that reminds these players that, of course, their time between shots is running out. The time allocated per shot is only 30 seconds. It is a party on a Palm Sunday that has been organized thanks to Advanced Talent Agency management for having made this very possible for their player before he flies out of this country to go and take on the match for the African pride and the match for his history in making the second invasion of himself into the UK. That will be Caesar Chandiga taking on Top Cat in a race to 30 in black ball rules. I do not know why this specifically has been ultimate rules, but of course we have gotten some information that the match that Caesar will be playing with Tom Cousins will be a bonus. But actually he's flying to go and participate in the ultimate pool series. And remember, in the ultimate pool series, the rules that are played are international 8-ball rules. And here they are taking on each other in the same rules of the ultimate pool. If you can look at critically on the billboards and the screens around the arena, they are having sponsorships and partnerships. Of course, Advanced Talent Agency is partnering with the ultimate pool, and that's why at certain times you are seeing on the billboard, like now, we are having ultimate pool being, of course, flashed on all the screens around the arena, and then the sponsors, and of course, Pool Association of Uganda and the Advanced Talent Agency logos. You are all welcome to our third match of the day. The match is streamed on the Advanced Talent Agency YouTube platform, and the name behind the audio is Richard Travis, the detective Richard Travis of the Satellite Media. We are partnering, of course, with the Advanced Talent Agency just today, and when other commentators pass by, we shall be having to hear their voices. You are all welcome to Addis Sport, those that can make it to this arena. This Addis Sport is located along Namgongo Road off Chireka. Chireka is one of the towns along Kampala Jinja Highway. Actually, from Kampala, on your left is the Shell petrol station. When you reach Chireka, you branch off to the left along Namgongo Road. Around 200 meters on Keisha Motel, that is where you find Addis Sport pool arena and restaurant, and of course it also doubles as a bar at the same time. This place is very welcome, most especially on a weekend like this. I can see some of the VIP sections are starting to get reserved, and maybe probably by the time it clocks 3 or 4 p.m. the arena is going to be full with all VIP and ordinary seats may be occupied. You can contact Emma Ryan if you need booking of any seat, as Caesar Chandiga now is on the verge of bringing a third for himself in a race to 9. The computer Simon Rura, who played very well in his first encounter against Ibrahim Kayanja, is currently trailing by 3 frames to 0. Audio commentary proceeds shortly. Welcome, all of you. Kindly continue advising whether audio is quality. Maybe our microphone has some kind of setting that we need to improve. Kindly advise. How are you getting the sound quality at the moment? Check. Microphone check. Audio quality check. 1, 2, microphone check.
Noise cancellation high. Noise cancellation off.
Good afternoon once again, dear lovely viewers. My name is Richard Travis. Kindly advise on the quality of the audio. We have had some change of microphones here. Probably it was a technical problem in the microphone section. Kindly advise whether audio is clear right now. The current frame is frame number 7, computer break. and breaking very, very big. We are racing to 9. Remember, Caesar Chandiga broke the first frame, potting 5 balls. However, he had no directive of closing the yellow frame and therefore had it given away to computer when he only made one unforced error. I want to welcome all of you, Isaac Sams, Christopher, the Ultimate Killer Zone, Hasha Alan, Kanamaje Fred, Waswa James, Chatete Andrew, Mabete, Kenneth Mugasha, Kangalo Baso, and the rest of you that are on the live stream. Kindly continue advising us. We are trying to improve on the audio quality here in the commentary booth. Okay, okay. Hopefully now we are good to go as far as sound is concerned. Frame number 8 has been played to the longer time compared to other frames, and currently we look at the scoreboard. It is 4-3 in favor of Caesar Chandiga, who is leading the computer here at Addis Sport Pool Arena 4-man comp tournament organized by the Advanced Talent Agency. Remember, the rules being played here are the ultimate international 8 black ball not played. But of course, when Caesar Chandiga goes to the UK, he'll be playing Tom Cousins in ultimate, black ball rules. But why do you think they are playing ultimate international 8 ball rules? The reason is that Caesar Chandiga will be, of course, measuring the Ultimate Pool Series in the UK, where he will be flying on the first day of April. And of course, the match between himself and Tom Cousins is a bonus match that will be played on the 6th day. So far, this is the third match, with the first one, which was Lubulwa Simon taking on Kayanja Ibrahim. That was at 10 a.m. Simon Lubulwa won Kayanja Ibrahim by 9 frames to 6. And then the second match was between Mbwani Kamanusur, the two-time national champion, against former seed 1 Kayanja Ibrahim at 11:30. That match still was won by Mbwani Kamanusur. Literally, Kayanja Ibrahim has lost 2 consecutive matches, and his last match against Caesar Chandiga might be a formality. That one will be coming to you live at 4 p.m. on the Advanced Talent Agency YouTube channel. Currently, Simon Lubulwa is trailing by 3 frames to 5 against Caesar Chandiga, who has come into this tournament as the favorite of all of them 4 players that are taking part in the 4-man comp that has been organized here at Addis Sport Chireka. And then at 6 p.m., we shall be having Mansour Wanika playing against Simon Lubulwa. And then at 8 p.m., a final match in the round robin will be against Tiza Chandiga and Wanika Mansour. Both players are two-time national championships, of course. Two-time national champions. They have 2 cars each of them, with the latter, Caesar Chandiga, winning the 2025 and Wanika Mansour winning that of 2024. Markex, that is Wanika Mansour, and the Subaru Impreza, that is Caesar Chandiga. 2023 is when Caesar Chandiga won his first Nile National Open Pool Championship, and that was a Markex, which he still drives up to now. However, I would like to a little bit brag that he has come in his new Subaru Impreza to this arena. The finals will start at 9:30 p.m. Remember, they are playing a round robin format as Caesar Chandiga is on the verge of bringing a sixth here, playing very accurately and precisely. That is the Scorpion, potting the black for the sixth time in a race to nine. Now he needs only three, whereas Simon Lubulwa needs only six. On advantage is Simon Lubulwa because he already has one win, and if you want to find out the scores, kindly visit www.qscore.com/advanced talent agency. Simon Vurwa, the computer, clears the reds and puts the black for the fourth time in this match after Caesar failing to play a combination or rather a connection shot when he tried to play yellow into another to pot to the bottom left corner pocket. Currently, the score is a 6-4 in favor of Caesar Chandiga. They are racing to nine. Time left on the clock is 42 minutes. The two players are taking on each other not for the very first time, but I want to remind you that Caesar has always taken the lion's share as far as head to head is concerned. Even in the recent performances, according to the pool association of Uganda, Caesar Chandiga is ranked seed number 2 after Joseph Kasozi, who is currently in Kenya and representing his country, representing his club, representing his management team, the Q Masters that recently signed him. The players that are in the country of Kenya, of course, there is Ian Kazibwe, Dog City, Rashid Wagaba, and then Sejemba Ibra. Then, of course, our lady shooter of Addis Sport, that is Julie Muhanga, is also in Kenya. She has so far participated in some money matches. According to my understanding, I know of two that she won. I don't know whether she has played the third or fourth. Someone in the comment section will update us. I want to send shout outs to our counterparts that are in Kenya, the Evans Okacha, Simon Peter Chobe, that are doing a very great job. The Mchana Pool Club media team, Jesse Mwaura, and your colleagues. We send you shout outs right from here at this spot. Peruche, the pool queen, you are a shooter, a great one from Kenya. We send you shout outs. I remember you were at one time at Addis Sport, and I believe you enjoyed your time and your stay here. This is where Advanced Talent Agency is broadcasting this live match. It is a timed match, of course, under 1.5 hours, that is 90 minutes, and there is a time frame per shot, which is 30 seconds. Many of us were asking if Caesar Chandiga is going to play Tom Cousins in black ball rules, why could he be playing the ultimate rules or the international 8-ball rules? The reason is the game or the match between Caesar and Tom Cousins will be a bonus one, I think. But the main event that is taking the Scorpion is to participate in the Ultimate Pool Series. Remember, the 8-year calendar for the Scorpion is a very rich one in the year 2026. He will be visiting the UK, I think, 3 times to participate in the Ultimate Pool Series. Therefore, it is of great importance that the players, the 4 that are taking part in this competition, play the international 8-ball rules. Audio commentary will be proceeding shortly as Simon Lubulwa closes the gap to 5 frames against Caesar, who is stuck at 6. Simon literally will be needing 4 and Caesar will be needing 3 to win the match. If Simon wins this one, this will be his second win in the match and he will be leading the table. However, currently they are tying with the Bwanika Mansur because all of them won by 9 frames to 6 against the same player, Ibrahim Kayanja, and they all have 1 win each. Caesar is playing his first match. Simon Lubulwa is playing his second. Bwanika Mansur has played 1. Ibrahim Kayanja has played 2 matches. Those are the 4 players that are taking part in this 4-man comp that is organized by the Advanced Talent Agency. Of course, there is money attached for the final winner. The one, of course, it will be taking 3 million Uganda shillings, and that has been termed as the gold. Then the second and third and fourth will be taking 300,000 Uganda shillings each. What a bonus for the second, third, and fourth player to take on a Palm Sunday to go or to walk with home. Caesar Chandiga donning the red t-shirt with black stripes and yellow. The t-shirt has Uganda Airlines, Pool Association of Uganda, Advanced Talent Agency, National Council of Sports, and his name, of course, at the back, the Scorpion, Caesar Chandiga himself, with an unforced error in his previous shot, inviting Simon the computer onto table. Will Simon mount a comeback and equalize in this current visit of the table? Let us watch as your guess is as good as that of mine. And Mugisha Nathan, thank you for the comment. You are updating us that yesterday our lady Julie Nemhanga won another money match against Jackie Gath in Kenya. Congratulations to Julie. Congratulations, the Addis female shooter. Simon on the verge of winning and equalizing in the match. How he will play the cue ball for his next shot will be determinant of whether he's spotting the black for the sixth time in a race to 9. Time left is 36 minutes. The game and the equalizer will wait a little bit longer because Simon Lubulwa has not potted the black. Caesar Chandiga now aiming in the international 8-ball rules. Remember, these are rules. Even if you pot your opponent's ball after first tapping yours, it won't be regarded as a foul, but it will simply be a loss of turn. That means a player can technically pot a friend's or an opponent's ball and at the same time snooker in the same shot. Now, Caesar shooting to top left corner pocket, guaranteeing himself a very good cue ball for the clearance of the frame for the seventh time, which Simon Lubulwa failed. I think there is a straight line, a straight passage, a straight connection between cue ball and the black. Caesar aims and pots for the seventh time. Current score update is 7-5 in favor of the Scorpion. Yes, Lucky Louis, you're saying you wonder why pool isn't counted as a sport in Uganda. Pool has been actually the game of pool has been accredited by the National Council of Sports, the governing body of all sports fraternities in the country, and it has also had its inaugural participation and tournaments in the inter-universities. Those matches were streamed on Pool Association of Uganda by our very own Martins Live. He moved around different universities. I think one was in Mkono, where he streamed the matches. Therefore, pool in Uganda currently is a sport that is accredited. Actually, when you look at the electoral roadmap, there is a post for the person going to, of course, contest to stand to represent institutions, schools that would be primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions. There is somebody that is going to be on the committee to represent all of the institutions in the country as far as the game of pool is concerned here in the country of Uganda. Therefore, this sport is now very legal to be played across all education institutions in the country of Uganda and also to be governed under the National Council of Sports. Hacha Alan, how can you play at your best? Then you put out that silly shot. It wasn't a silly shot, it is just an unforced error. Simon Lubulwa potting the black for the sixth time in the match. He has closed the gap between himself and Caesar's scores. Currently, it is only a range of one frame that he needs to equalize. I would like to wish the best player success in this current match. However, to you all dear viewers, kindly continue liking the stream. I like the comments that you're putting in the comment section. Let us continue enjoying our Sunday afternoon. And of course, as we prepare the forthcoming matches. I want to remind you that it will be action after action, break after break, rack after rack, potting after potting. Caesar Chandiga has been informed that the computer is the one to break frame number 14, and here he is on table aiming and breaking big, but I think it looks to be a dry break. The third match of the day is taking shape. Caesar needing 2, Simon needing 3 to win the match. We shall be having another match following up at 4 p.m. exactly. Caesar Chandiga will be taking on Ibrahim Kayanja, whom I believe that match between himself, Caesar, and Ibrahim Kayanja will only be a formality, having had Ibrahim Kayanja losing his first 2 matches against Simon Lubulwa and Bwani Kamansuru, respectively. Now Caesar has closed the table on reds and he is still attacking. The Scorpion will be having a little bit of problem if you look at the yellow that is clocked and of course combined with the black that will need an opening or skill shot that Caesar is capable of playing, we all know. He's now aiming to put a red top right corner pocket with maybe a stand draw. Just like that, he is on target. However, he would have fancied the cue ball in a little bit of space to put the red top left, but now he is changing his pattern. That is Caesar with 2 reds to go. Cue ball in space for potting of either reds or either red in the corresponding corner pockets, diagonal top left and bottom right. He pots the one top left. However, the pot is not on. Another unforced error from the Scorpion. A match that has been characterized by a little bit of more 1, 2, or 3 misses by either player. Even the computer has had a miss. Caesar shakes his head because literally he needs a very big shot to open up the black. He plays simply, maybe to bank the black to the center on your right of the screen. I don't think whether there is a passage, but I think there is because he is aiming to pot into the left middle pocket. Caesar Chandiga pots the black for the 8th time, and I believe is the favorite to win this match. Simon Lubulwa with a little bit of many unforced errors that have costed him this frame. What a way to land in the country of Uganda from China with his first win in the international 8-ball rules. Caesar Chandiga triumphs against Simon Lubulwa in his first match. You can see he's still thirsty of potting balls. That is Caesar the Scorpion with his first win in the match, and Simon Lubulwa loses his first in the match. Remember, he first played against Kayanja Ibrahim, had his first win, and he has lost his second win. Literally now the three players have 3 points each, with Caesar an advantage of having played only one match. Thank you for being a lovely audience. My name is Richard Travis. See you at exactly 4 p.m. when Caesar Chandiga will be taking on Ibrahim Kayanja.